Okay, I'm back. I had to dig through stuff to find things for about 30 minutes, and then I had to apologize again to my husband for being ridiculous and unorganized and emotional and creepy. So this is my process in the morning. I'm like, okay, Shell, you can do this. Shelly, you have to do this. Shelly, get it together. Okay, so step one, what do we do with the hair? I take some lotion, enriching shea butter, Jergens. See that, Jergens? Look. You didn't know that lotion was a hair product, but when you're poor and you have to go to a food pantry and they'll give you lotion, but they won't give you hair products, you take a little bit of this Jergens lotion with shea butter and you go and you say, you can do this, Shelly. You can do it. You can do it. I think I can. 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 Okay, maybe not. So that side has a little bit of lotion. And now this side needs a little more, obviously. Okay, so there you go, Jergens. Somebody uses your stuff. But I didn't buy it. Somebody else did. Because I'm poor right now. But not for long. Check me out. I will work hard to get out of poverty. I will never be in poverty again. I will live a lavish and lush life. And I will get it together. And I will be amazing. Because I am amazing. Because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. And God loves me very big. And He loves you very big. And He's going to help you get through this stuff. So we're going to get through it together, because I'm going to show you what happens to me on an everyday basis, so that maybe you have some insight when someone you know suffers from a mental illness. Because there's a lot of people that do, but they don't talk about it because it's embarrassing and it sucks. So I'm getting my hair did, kind of. So I'll wait for that to soak in a little bit, and then I'll comb it and it won't be so crazy. So now I feel like I'm together as far as that goes. I'll go get my smoothing brush, which I of course left somewhere else, because why would I bring it with me into the room? Because that would be entirely too convenient if I needed it. So I spilled all the Q-tips and they got wet. Yeah, so there's that. So I come in here, and my husband walks behind me, and he says, really, Shelly? Because all my clothes got wet, so I spread them out so they would dry out, so that they wouldn't mold, but they're here. I'm sorry, Tony. But yeah, that's what happened. So it did happen that way. But I saw my brush, and now I don't see my brush. So I guess I'll have to use a comb, because I can't find my brush. And this is probably the 8th time I've lost the brush today. So, am I the only one that this happens to? Who else loses their brush 8 times in one morning? That would be me. So, because my meds are finally kicking in, I feel like I can actually clear up my head enough to get my hair done. So it takes me time to do those kinds of things, and I haven't had caffeine either. So there's that. But having a voice is good when you want to sing, but I can't sing today, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. Singing makes me feel better. Does it make you feel better? So I'm using my toolbox that I got from therapy, and I'm saying, I'm going to do affirmations in the morning. Shelly, You didn't deserve what happened to you. You can't help what happened to you. All you can do anything about is this moment in time. And you can either make this moment a happy moment or an unhappy moment, depending on your perspective. So I'm going to fake it till I make it with my appearance, so I appear not crazy until I am not crazy. And you can do the same thing for yourself. So I don't like the fuzzy at the bottom, the fuzz ball at the bottom. So maybe I need a little more lotion. Possibly. What do you think? Lotion? No lotion. Lotion. No lotion. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting near my menstrual cycle, so there will be times when I cry. And when I cry, there are times when my husband doesn't know what to do. And he tries to help me, but instead of helping me, he ends up making me cry more because he doesn't know what I need. And he thinks I'm crazy when I do that, because no one in his household ever expressed healthy emotions ever for any reason. And so he learned to suppress his emotions and to not talk about them and to not think about them and to not feel them by self-medication. So instead of doing that, I'm actually making him feel his feelings. And it's hard for him to do because it's a foreign language. He doesn't understand the language of emotion. He's never had those languages before. So you have to be patient with people who are learning a new language. Sometimes they're going to say the wrong words. Sometimes they're going to do the wrong thing. And sometimes they're going to embarrass themselves. And when you're a rock star like my husband, being embarrassed is a nightmare. And being an introverted person is a nightmare when he has to go into social situations, which he does in order to live at the church where we live. So we try to cause him to feel comfortable in expressing himself so that he doesn't self-medicate, which is what most addicts do. They isolate themselves first, and they don't know how to feel their feelings anymore. So they don't get them out, so they become toxic and they build up in their systems and they impact every aspect of their health. So I make sure that during this time of the month, my waterproof mascara will hold up to my sobbing, crying nightmare mess. So that's what I'm doing now. Does everybody else hold their mouth like this when they're doing mascara? I think everybody does, but I don't know. Do you make this face when you do your mascara? I want to know. Like, comment, subscribe. You have to tell me these things because I think I'm a freak, but I might not be. Everybody else might be a freak too, and they just don't tell anybody they're a freak. And so all they see is the, hi, I have it all together. Everything in life is peachy. It is a dream come true. Nobody can bring me down. No one can steal my fire. Yeah, well, whatever. You're crazy too, and you know it, and that's okay because I love you anyway. And thank you for being my partner in shenanigans, because no one else in my circle can participate right now because their mental health is in a position of compromise because they're surrounded by a lot of people and they hate being around a lot of people because people scare them, and that's okay. You don't have to be in a social setting to be my friend. You don't have to be not depressed to be my friend. You don't have to have it all together to be my friend. And if you have a circle of friends that require that of you, you need to reevaluate your circle of friends, because it's okay to be who you are and to struggle with what you struggle with. And there's no judgment in Shelly's spot. So I hope you have a beautiful day. God bless you. He loves you so much. He thinks about you all the time. He knows how many eyelashes you're going to have your whole life. And he's amazing. And he loves you. And he loves me. And don't forget the last part. Whenever you put on lipstick, girls, you put on lipstick in order to keep it from being on your teeth. You do this. You take your finger And you do that. And the lipstick that would have been on your teeth is now on your finger. You're welcome. Public service announcement. So, this is the best Shelly can do this morning. And I hope it's satisfactory. And if it's not satisfactory, then I need you to get out of my life. Bye-bye.